those chickens were quite antagonistic. Just
Yeah, they're
walking around like that.
Yeah, like,
and
who do
this
you think
fucking idiot white one banging his head into the fucking door saying, "Eat me, eat me, eat me."
Broad day, too.
Play that back.
Not
You
you
wanna play it
victim
back?
blaming, Vinny.
We gonna play it back. Look, he goes inside.
They're just
Big guy
chilling.
says nap time. White guy says, "What?
Oh, I didn't miss that. Dude, that's a big hawk. Yo.
Oh,
Yo.
what?
What's good, yo? This is the High Level Podcast, episode 52, which just so happens to mean 1 year in the bitch. Annual high level shit.
Let's get it.
What do y'all know about this?
I don't know. I'm proud of us, dude.
Me too.
I'm proud of us,
Dude, it's dedication.
Yeah.
And for those of you who like tune in and watch and listen via, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, TuneIn, Pandora, you name it, we're on it.
Like, comment, sub, share.
It's more than just getting in front of this camera and mics and bullshit. And there's a lot of friggin' asset and things that go into this. Can't say that every episode is.
True.
Sometimes we just get in here and bullshit, and sometimes it's the best episode. But
It's the name of the game.
for anybody out there that's like thinking about starting a podcast and stuff, it's a lot of planning. It's a lot of time management, a lot of video editing, a lot of shit. So the fact that we've been able to come back here once a week for 52 weeks
Yeah. Hell yeah.
says a lot.
Yeah.
I think. So,
Yeah, and I mean, arguably not getting anything out of it except a good time at this point.
True.
So, like, kudos to us for keeping it up.
yeah,
Proud of us.
not letting it
Not getting
getting down on it,
right.
like what the fuck. But like at the end of the day, I think it would be selfish of any of us to expect to just like blow up overnight. I mean, people do this shit for a couple few years before shit starts really going in their favor. But hey, we had a fucking viral little ticky talk there.
We did, that validated
that was
so
a
much.
moment.
Yeah.
That was a moment.
It was, and it also happened within our year frame, which
Yeah,
I feel
right.
like is a big deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? You didn't even want to do this. You did this for me, and here you are 52 weeks later.
I know it.
What would you tell yourself on episode 1 now?
I like that question.
I
like that.
Put her on the spot.
What do you got?
give yourself grace. Like, give it time.
That a girl.
You like
I like your hair, by
feel
the way.
the.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Thank you. Something different.
Fuegs.
I would just say more so like, be cool with the bumps.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Not
Like,
every episode's gonna hit.
They're
Yeah,
not
right.
always gonna hit. You're not always gonna feel confident in front of the screen, whatever. But like the confidence comes.
Yep.
It definitely does. But like you're not gonna notice that it comes. It just comes naturally.
Right.
And like when I looked at episode 1 compared to last week's episode, I'm like, wow.
The launch.
Like holy shit, like it's less awkward, it flows better, like the
Better
topics
lighting.
keep coming, better lighting, like just like go with the punches, roll with the punches.
Hell yeah.
Well,
What about you? You're a year into it. I mean, I joined like episode 3 with Kel, and then I think episode like 7 or 8. I started
7.
joining.
Yeah, we calculated that.
Yeah.
I would say. What's the question?
What would you tell yourself a year ago? Like with what you know now?
Just keep going.
Yep.
Don't get discouraged. Keep going. Look at it as a way to chill with your people, and just don't put a bar on anything. Just do it, and don't get down on yourself when the episodes don't go how you want, or don't get down on yourself when you're not being consistent enough with the socials or anything like that. Like just get in there every week and just do it.
Yeah.
As long as everybody here is got their eye on the prize and we all want to be here, just keep doing it.
Hell yeah.
What about you?
I'd probably tell myself to like loosen up a little bit in the beginning. I think I started off like a little bit more reserved when we started. And part of that was like because I didn't want to be too cringy. Part of that was because I didn't want to embarrass myself. And part of it was because like...
I get that.
You're going to get the ick.
Yeah, that and like...
Shut up!
The annual shut up.
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
And like part of it was just like accidentally saying something. But I've found that like I don't really care much anymore in terms of that.
I agree to that.
I was also like very scared of what my family and friends might think, both of like dude, sometimes we talk about crazy shit.
Yo, and
Yeah.
it's,
You know what I
it's
mean?
mostly me. I'm the one that really fucking stirs shit up on here,
And that's
bro.
fine. But I would say, like, dude, it's chill. Like, it's all for a laugh.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
go in there and talk about, like, I don't, some of the crazy shit that we've talked
Some
about.
booty
before.
hole stuff.
Yeah,
some
yeah. I was
gay
gonna say,
stuff.
yeah, like figurines of the Virgin Mary that look like vaginas. You know what I mean? Like all that kind, like it's all funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
would have been like, dude, lighten up. The other thing I would have said is, yes, you're editing 30-second shorts, but those are gonna take a lot of time.
Yo, that's the thing right there. They do
Technical
They
difficulties
really
and
do.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, that too.
Yeah,
Oh,
We've had a couple where we were like, fuck.
Yo, the episode with Trey,
I felt
Stop.
so bad about
I was
that.
pissed because that first round was so fire.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Fire. Was so fire.
Trey, come back on.
I know,
And
we gotta-
I know,
congratulations
Trey.
on
You
the
gotta
baby,
come
but
back.
back
Yep.
on.
Yes, congrats.
Big ups to the
Yeah.
guy, man. To
Yes.
the man down.
Same. While we're at it, shout out to all the guests we had over the
Yes.
years. So KMF Trey, Philly G,
Bambino.
Al, Bambino,
My dad.
Caitlin, your dad,
Joel,
right? Your
dude.
dad.
Fat Al. Not Fat Al.
Fat Al.
Freaking Fat Caitlin. No, Al from Bad Brain. Who
Yeah.
else was... There was somebody else, one of Nick's friends.
Oh, Steven. Shout
Yeah.
out Dr. Steph.
And John and Michaela.
John McHale. I forgot about them. And shout out Nikki D because we did the Celtic special.
And
after we
freaking
won the
shout out
chip.
Mama Kel. Because she
Yeah.
came
Mama
on for
Kel.
nostalgia.
The
Dude,
best
yeah.
guest that we've had on here, bro.
Yeah, so thanks everybody for
She's
coming
actually on my list of one of the favorite episodes.
on. Oh, really?
Shout
Yeah.
out Mama
Nice.
Cal, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so all y'all got to come back on.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I want to bring Philly G back again.
That would be
Hell
dope.
yeah.
Break him out of his shell.
Yeah, yeah. Leave a comment for your favorite guest we've had so
Yeah, let
far.
us
Yes.
know what you guys, you know.
That would be really dope.
Yeah, please do that. Do things with stuff, guys. Come on. We need a little engagement.
And who you would like to see on here, too. That'd be nice.
Great, great. Yeah, definitely.
I know who ain't coming on this motherfucker. I'm not gonna say no names, but I know exactly who the fuck ain't coming into this studio.
Yeah, nah. As much as we want to promote everybody, you got to draw a line somewhere.
Yeah.
You
No
know what
doubt.
I mean,
No question.
Vinny, did you think you'd be like coming this far with us on the pod after we had you on as a guest?
no.
Did you expect Kyle to be like, dude, like, I need you?
No,
I didn't ask him to come.
No, yeah, I mean,
I know, but it was kind of like a mutual thing. Like, come on to the show. Like,
Yeah.
you'd be a great addition.
I wanted to, but I also didn't want to impose.
Hell
So-
no.
So when I was like, I'll edit it, like I wanted to be involved for sure
Yeah.
from the start.
I wish you said it from the rip, dude.
I
You could
I started editing episode 3, I think, is when I
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
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 I
So,
did the
like,
first two, gang.
yeah.
Terrible.
So like right from the beginning, I was like, dude, I want to get in on this. And I think I said this before. Me and Kel were watching the launch episode, and like halfway through, we were both like, I don't know if we like this because we know Kyle or if this is like good. And then like
A little
by the
bit both.
well, yeah.
little
But then
biased,
at the end
but-
of at the end of the second episode or whatever it was, we were like, no, this is funny as hell. Like this is good.
Yeah.
And obviously, I was like just starting the ad last shit. So I was like, how do I get involved, get my business name out there, reconnect with Kyle, like do something in this space? And dude, I love it.
I'm glad you do, bro,
Yeah.
because
Because I feel like you're the perfect addition. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
imagine anyone else.
agreed. Like the people I originally wanted to like do this with, like no diss at anybody,
Yeah,
but
no,
I'm
it was
happy
the second
it's-
or third or fifth choice. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is now. A little too late to worry about that. But no, like at this point in the game, like I think we found the perfect dynamic amongst the three. I
agree,
really
yeah.
do.
Absolutely.
I always say I love the way you two bounce off each other when I'm in my like stupid mode where I can't read something right, or I'm just not making sense, or I'm just like blabbing on, and you guys just feed off each other and like
Yeah.
basically shove me into a locker and shut it behind me.
Yeah.
Hey,
But I'm with that. I like that. And then I notice when we do the bro-episodes and she's not here, you just feel the missing piece. You
Yeah,
know what
you
I
do.
mean?
Now you
Like,
do, for sure.
You
You
feel it.
absolutely do.
The flow of
Yeah.
the show is different. We don't have like her little witty black girl magic going on.
Fair.
But I love the bro-episodes sometimes.
I
I,
know, I do
really
too.
do.
I do too. So don't get
I
me
do.
wrong. I think the first couple were way better because, like he said, now we do have the flow. So when you're not here, it is a missing
missing
piece.
Yeah.
From
But when you
before,
guys
it
are
was
like in your sports talk and everything, I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm like on like a cool like little sports pod right now. Like,
Yeah.
you guys know your shit.
Yeah, no, I think I'm happy with where we're at. I
Hell yeah.
personally, I would looking back from my mindset on week 1 and where I thought it would be at week 52, I think it's exceeded what I thought. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not out here fucking going crazy, but I think that for me personally, we're ahead of where I thought we would be.
Oh, yeah.
I think our hustle and our drive is going fucking crazy. I think we're doing fabulous.
Yeah, no, it's just fun. Bottom line, it's fun. So, you know, anybody out there who's thinking about doing the same thing, like, just do it. Just do that. Just don't even think, bro.
Yeah,
like,
just do it.
I had the money, I bought this shit, and I was like, I'm doing it. I don't, eventually, like, ultimately, I would have sat here by myself if I had to, which would have been crazy on some Theo Von shit. I've been over here talking to myself,
so
bro.
Theo Von
Well, dude,
is
so I
just
was
hilarious.
I was making videos for the Ad Last thing, and like it was all fun, but at the same time, it was like professional videos,
Right?
And like, dude, we grew up in the time of like you would record jackass videos with your friends on a camcorder. So it's like, yeah, I like making the videos because I used to do video and I want to promote my business, but like this is such a different outlet and it's so much more fun.
Yeah. And the best part about it all, and I think you guys would agree, is like the fact that we managed to not pigeonhole ourselves into one lane. Like,
absolutely,
see people doing like, you know, like addicts and like that kind of lane where you're bringing on like ex-inmate. It's like, and I'm not knocking anybody who does that, but it's just like now you're stuck in that.
Yeah.
And we come on here every week for the most part, with the exception of like our typical segment, and talk about different shit.
Right.
So like that's fire to me. You know.
Yeah.
And yes, I am wearing fucking bluey pajama pants right now. Behind the bar, you can't see it, but I rep my fucking bluey.
Mom!
Bingo!
I guess I'm gonna be way more familiar with that.
Yo, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Coming future.
You better put that bluey on for the baby.
Yeah, definitely.
For the gal down.
You should put it on for Penny too. The dogs can understand Bluey.
Oh,
like
can
they
they?
make the colors for dogs to like be
Do they
able to
really?
watch.
They really do, yeah.
Jeez,
they
I should-
genuinely like do that.
Should do that.
Australian show, bruv. They
Yeah.
all got Australian. I mean, they're Australian cattle dogs.
Right,
They
yeah.
gotta have a little fucking crikey.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a muffin. If anyone
do.
watches Bluey,
We do have
got
muffin.
muffin.
that's so funny.
So I don't know if you guys want to, while we're like doing pod talk, do you guys want to go over some of our favorite moments for the pod before we keep the show rolling? Or
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going first?
I'll go first. Why
All
not?
right, go for it, bro.
I think one of my not a moment. One of my favorite episodes, and unfortunately you weren't here for it, was the hot takes episode.
Oh, I forgot you weren't here for
Like-
hot
The
takes.
Tex-Mex.
Yeah, like
Yes,
that
that's
episode.
No, that's a different episode.
Was it?
I believe it is.
Well,
Are you sure?
In any event,
Well, look it up.
Find out.
sometimes I just like going on a nice rant, dude.
Oh,
and like,
so good.
It's
that-
so. It
Release
releases a lot.
endorphins.
Yeah.
and like that
Fulfilling.
episode was just like 40 minutes of just being able to be mad at something. And it was
Get it
was
off your chest.
a blast. Yeah.
We need to get into that more. Like things that like little gripes.
Yeah,
You know what really
trivial
grinds
gripes.
my gears?
Yeah. So I'd say that was like my favorite episode. And then I think one of my favorite moments.
There it is. 15.
Yeah,
Hot takes
15
is
hot
te-
takes.
isn't Tex-Mex,
It's not
though.
Tex-Mex, you're
Damn,
right.
but that's one of my
That's
faves.
Tex-Mex, episode
Yes.
11. I think.
Tex-Mex is
it-
episode 9.
9, yeah.
Sorry, but continue.
No, you're good. One of my favorite like moments, dude, was when I was able to tell that Denny story. Because that shit is real. And like sometimes sometimes I feel bad about telling the story.
Nah,
No,
not here,
it's
bro.
so good. It's such a good story.
Not
Yeah.
on here, bro.
No, I know. And the part about it that was my favorite is because when you watch that short back, you mentioned Denny's, dude, and my mouth drops to the floor because I forgot that actually happened. Like, and oh my
Gave
god,
him war
You just had a
flashbacks.
moment.
Yeah, seriously, I was
Yo.
just like, oh my god, this is the time. This is the time. And then the other one. Fuck. This is why I texted it to you. Give me a second.
Yeah, you're good. Hold on. While you're saying that, so episode 15 is hot takes. If anybody
yes.
wants to go back and
Broisode.
and reminisce, it is a broisode. Me and Vinnie P 8 months ago, episode 15 hot takes.
Yep. Yeah, and then the I forget which one the Denny's one was on, but in any event,
Same.
what did I text you? It was the first one on my list.
You said
This is why I sent it, because I was like, I know I'm not.
Moving in together.
Oh, yes.
Being
when I
man
asked
clean.
you guys.
Oh, when you dropped the bomb?
Yeah.
Nice. That was a good one.
Easily like one of my easily my favorite moment on the pod ever. Yeah, that was so perfect.
Yeah,
And
you dropped a bomb, Vinny, and then you just sat there like, yeah,
Yep.
this is great.
Yeah, that's exactly what I intended to do. It's like, what are your guys' biggest fears? Let's talk about it. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I'm going to put you both on the spot.
Go.
What are your biggest fears of moving in with each other?
Who the do you think you are? Setting a standard on what clean is. If I wipe the seal, if I do everything that you do in a clean, you would still look at the clean and tell me that it's man clean, even though
See what I did here? You like this?
everything
See what I
that
did?
wouldn't.
you
This is
do
great.
That I wouldn't.
clean wise.
For your
Like
entertainment.
you could clean a room, right? And the next time it was dirty, I could do every single cleaning task that you did the same exact way. And you would come in there and be like, yeah, it's nice, it's good, but it's man clean. And I'm like,
No.
I did the same shit that you would do.
Now you're not giving me enough credit.
That went exactly how I thought it would go.
You're welcome, people.
Vinny's messy. I like it.
Yeah,
Such a good one.
Yeah, and I feel like that's something like
messy.
everybody can relate to, dude.
Yeah,
Because I also only get man clean at my
Yeah.
house, despite my best efforts. That's just the
It's
reality.
just the way how it is.
Yeah.
The way how the cookie crumbles, you know?
I guess so. Well, that was one you said you have. You remember the other two? You said hot takes.
Yeah.
Which we said.
Yeah.
The Denny story.
Yep.
Then you had an honorable mention.
Oh, I did. Yeah. When I told the story about my roommate, my homeless roommate at Endicott,
Yes.
and
Did you make a short out of that?
Yeah, he did.
I teased the story. I didn't make
Okay.
the short. Yeah, I mean, I've actually let someone live with me before, a homeless person, when I was going to Endicott in my dorm room. I got a buddy who's homeless. He just moved back from Las Vegas. He has nowhere to stay. Do you mind? Bring him in to party. The kid comes in. Immediately, I sit down with him. So I threatened him, and I'm not a tough guy. I know this about myself. He was the nicest person I have ever met in my life, dude.
Damn.
He lived with us the entire semester.
Right.
He wasn't a student.
Right.
He didn't pay housing. We literally smuggled this kid in our dorm every day for like 4 months. And that's not necessarily my favorite because of the actual story, but that's one of those things where like now I'm on here and I feel like it's like statute of limitations has passed and I can just like tell those
not
types
too
of
soon.
stories.
Yeah. It's been enough time.
You know what? It's like the same thing where like, yeah, Mom, I barely went to high school senior year. Like we're well past that
Yeah,
phase in
yeah.
life where
Way
that
past.
kind of shit matters.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
yeah,
like,
it's nice to low key expose yourself a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Like,
No
to be open.
repercussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
so
else? That's it?
I think those were the ones
All right.
off the top.
What do you got, babe?
I have them screenshotted actually so I can remember.
By the way, if anybody missed what's happening here, we're just going over our favorite pod moments thus far at the high level
So,
production studio.
Episode 22,
Yeah.
Low Class White Trash.
Hey,
Great
Big
episode.
Joel.
My father-in-law.
Great
Big
episode.
fucking Joel.
That whole episode, I think I watched it at home. I listened to it at work. And I'm probably sure I listened to it like either in the car or at the gym. Like it got like multiple plays from me.
Yeah.
I fucking love Joel. Like
Should we
was
play
a good one.
you guys want to play the clip?
Yeah, sure. What a storyteller this guy is.
Oh, God, you have no idea.
I've never skipped out on a girl. I did skip out on a cab one time. I was trying to get
Oops.
Did you?
laid. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
So it,
I woke up in the fucking basement, curled up with fucking dirty laundry and a cat going like this. What in the fuck just happened?
what did I
Where am I? Getting out of Dorchester. I was fucking lower than a snake's belly in a wagon wheel rut. I'm like, what am I doing right now? Is this real life? And then fucking girl comes up. What is this real life? I made it home though.
That is, for context, that is episode. What's that? 11?
22.
It's 22. Okay, so there you go.
yeah.
Episode 22. I believe that one is called
Low Class
Low
White
Class
Trash.
White Trash, for context, ladies and gents.
And then I have episode 2, Dusty Air Force Ones.
My God, I was going off, bro.
What a great episode.
That
Yeah.
is probably, even though we were like second weekend,
Yep.
that was such a fun episode. Like I
She
think
got
I
190 views.
Yeah.
yeah, shit. Hell yeah.
Did I ever explain why I was going off about the Dusty Air Forces?
Because I brought it up.
Yeah, but did I ever like say the truth behind that?
Well, you were saying how you don't like dusty, crusty Air Forces.
Yeah, but there's a reason why I don't.
Educate.
And
us.
there's been
What's
enough
the
time
reason?
that passed.
Okay.
Oh, you feel like the
there's
statute of
there's
limitations
there's
is
a real
up?
reason.
Statute of limitations is up on
Love
this
it.
one.
Let's
Bro.
hear
Man
it.
said 11 months ago, statute of limitations is up.
Long enough for me. But I won't interrupt though. You can keep going.
No, let's hear it.
Oh, you want to be enlightened?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
what
go
I'm
for
hearing right now? Let me fucking dust my glasses off here.
boy.
Yeah, because we
Kid's
don't
gotta
like
see to tell
dusty
the story.
nothing,
Yep.
especially the Air Forces.
He's got to see the story he's about to tell.
So, the reason why I'm anti-Dusty Air Force, which first and foremost, you can't be out here in the Dusty Air Forces ever. That's just
Agreed.
That's
it's
law.
just a rule.
It's literally
rule
law.
of thumb.
Right.
It's in the Constitution.
Yeah.
Definitely should be.
Yes. 100%. No Dusty Air Forces. But the real reason behind my rant on that, at that point in time, we had a joint birthday party, me and Carson's mom. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I should be saying her name or not, but she tried
Carson's
to come on
mom.
here one time. Didn't go so well.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, throwaway episode. Showed up fucking sleeve deep of Pink Whitney's.
Never made it live.
Yeah, no. The kid she was dating at the time showed up to the party in a pair of Air Force Ones from like 2011, bro. Creased to all hell. The leather was chipped on these fuckers, and they were brown laces,
peeling
extra
out.
long, bro, black. Like black laces that weren't supposed to be black with them. It was white at one point.
Oh my god.
And yeah, just dusty ass Air Forces, crusty ass leather jacket, bro. I walked by him. I went outside to run to the car for something. He was outside smoking a pot. I walked by him and go, dude. I walked by, grab his jacket. I go, it's a nice jacket, but you need to fucking lube that thing up, bro. That thing's crusty. And I just kept walking.
He's so messy.
That's so
So
messy.
there's like a little insight for the dusty Air Forces.
That's so funny.
And then I have episode 6. Can you start it for me with good old Vinnie P and Mama Cal?
Yeah.
That's literally one of my favorite episodes. Like,
That was one of the first shorts that we got like over 1,000 views on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Them.
Because
where we
that
really,
wasn't
like-
planned, by the way. For those of you who have seen that episode or are going to go back and watch episode 6, when we all say, can you start it for me? That was off the cuff.
Which
Pull
is
it
what
up.
I love. I
pull it
love
up.
the most about that.
Pretty sure we have it as a short on the tube.
Yeah, it might be like the first one, dude.
I think it might be. Building hematite necklaces with beads and shit, or I was making dream catches, or I was playing Castlevania on
That just
PS1.
reminded me of GIMP. So
Can you start it
this
for me? Love that. I fucking love that so much.
Yeah, that was good.
That was such a good episode. Like, and we were just like, we couldn't stop. We just had so much nostalgia just going. Like,
I think those are ones we're always going to be able to run back if we want to.
yeah,
Absolutely.
nostalgia's so good. Those are like some of my favorite episodes.
Yep.
What else? you
And
got?
then I got episode 9, which is Tex-Mex. It's all the
Love
same
that
thing.
one.
Love it.
Vinny was so valid that like I was literally yelling at my camera like, yes,
I think
yes,
I
you're
think we
so
have
right,
a short
Vinny.
of that too. Is that on TikTok or
It's
is that?
definitely on TikTok. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but yeah, it's up somewhere. Can we just talk about how Tex-Mex, like whatever you call it, is just a different way to fold a tortilla? They all have meat, they all have veg, they all have rice, they all have beans. Fold it in half, you get a taco. Roll it up, you get a burrito. Fry the burrito, you get a, what do they call it? Jimmy. I mean, bring it all separately and do it yourself. It's a fajita. Can we stop pretending that all these foods are different, please? It's the same f***ing thing.
It is. He's so right. Like, it really fucking is.
Dude, I stand by it.
That's
I stand
one
by
of
it.
your notorious rants on the podcast.
Literally
No
one of my
question.
faves. And I think that's all I got for right now.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
My turn?
Let's hear it.
What you got?
Let's hear it, Bucko.
All right, so let me get my notes up here. All right. My number one has to be let me scroll up so I can get the name right. Was State Street, Wisconsin, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about that thread. Fucking sent me. So I have time stamped
Oh, you did?
where in the video because I know we didn't cut a short of that. So I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit too, so we're not killing the audio listeners. We're at what, 4707.
Wouldn't kill you if you were watching.
Right?
That too.
Tell them.
So for context, episode 36, State Street, Wisconsin. For whatever reason, this is my shit. 1984, State Street, Madison, Wisconsin. Bar hopping between classes, daytime encounter. Saw two very tall people, man and woman. One block up on the corner, dressed in white with white hair. Looked like an aliens from space, literally. We're going to skip ahead a little bit through the thread because I go on a little tangent after this.
You're a strong
1984
fellow.
State Street, Madison, Wisconsin, bar hopping between classes, daytime encounter.
Is that the title of the first sentence?
That's the first sentence in the thing. Dude, you had me at 1984 State Street, Madison, Wisconsin, bar hopping. Between classes, daytime encounter? I was like, I don't know what it was, bro. Like, I was feeling that moment. I couldn't
It
tell
kept
you
like
why.
rolling off his tongue or
Yeah.
something. Like,
For the next few episodes, I think I brought up State Street, Wisconsin.
did.
Like,
Yes.
daytime encounter, bro.
You pulled it up on Google Maps during the episode, I think.
Dude,
yes, he did.
Like,
That's
went on
the
the live, the
thumbnail.
street view.
That thing's literally the thumbnail. Yeah, I found it. I found the exact bar. He was bar
we
hopping,
Google
daytime
Maps
encounter,
it
bro.
the night before. He was like, "Oh my fucking gosh!" I'm like, I can't. I
That's a
really
real
can't.
It ended up being the thumbnail
Yeah.
to the episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of my favorites. Episode 22, obviously, my dad's.
Yep.
My dad's. We already played and talked about that. That's definitely one of my
The best.
favorites. And then my other one was scroll down here because it's an old one.
Oldie, but
It's an oldie. It was episode 8. You had a complete day in 1 hour. I loved that short for some reason, so I'm definitely gonna pull that up. He got a sandwich, watched Demon Slayer, and winked on it, all in the matter of the
Hot
same
leg.
hour. Like, does it get better?
No. You had a complete day in 1 hour. Congratulations.
I love that.
And then my honorable mention is the Spooktacular, dude.
Dude,
Hell yeah!
I was
Is
gonna
the
say that was my second favorite
Spooktacular-
episode.
Hold on, we got that short here. I know we do. High level, spooky, spectacular.
Wow.
Got it. Ah, got him.
Dude, speaking of holiday episodes, pull up the Blanta short, dude.
Oh my God, is it TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, where's Blanta?
I'm wearing my ugly sweater Christmas, and that's the
Motherfucking
thumbnail. I
Blanta.
believe.
I can't. I love Blanta.
We got Blanta in my living room.
He's like 5 feet tall.
We're very inclusive.
All I'm saying is that I expected the Black
Kwanzaa.
Santa to be taller. That's all I'm saying. 5 feet. You guys
Yeah,
did him dirty like
you
that.
did Santa. You did Blanta very dirty.
You got a Blanta dwarf.
Blanta, dude, got the reef
With the
chain.
VVS
Don't
in it?
play with Blanta. With VVS, green and red diamonds for Sandy. Blanta might hit you with a drive-by, fam.
Dude, I was gonna
Blanta
say.
gonna pull out the blicky.
I was gonna say the
On the
sled
sleigh.
lands and the skates keep skating, dude. he ain't moving.
Like spinners. Yeah. Oh, good stuff.
True story.
Good fucking.
True story.
But to move on.
Man,
Dude,
those had me crying a little bit.
What?
Those had me crying a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So good. Like I very seldom do I like go back and watch some of these, and
Really,
anytime
I
I
stalk
do,
our page every day.
I laugh. I really do. I laugh a lot. But fucking, not butt fucking.
fucking.
Whoa, no Diddy.
What does butt fucking have to do with anything that
No
we're talking
Diddy.
about?
I still have smoke with Highway Hawks, bro.
I don't get it.
I seen.
I saw one yesterday, and that was the first thing that went through my head, and I was like,
Oh, it's definitely gonna be from now on for sure.
I have smoke with Highway Hawks, bro. I don't like them. I'm driving yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Needless to say,
They're
I'm
always
driving.
out.
They're out every fucking day, bro. Every day. I seen this motherfucker swoop down. I don't know what he grabbed, but he grabbed something and just like, fucking flew off with it. And I was like, this is why I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Because if I'm on the side of the highway, and God forbid I have a little toy chihuahua or something, done, dude.
Penny was-
done.
scooping that shit. Stop, not Penny.
Yo, chill.
Don't say that.
Kel, fast forward this part. But yeah, I don't know, man. These Highway Hawks, bro. Every time I'm alone driving down the highway, like coming home from work, and I see them, I'm like, fucking Highway Hawks.
They're just taunting you at this point.
I just
Yeah.
don't like them, bro. I don't.
They do it on purpose. They're like, here comes the Jeep guy. Watch this.
Bunch of fucking Trey Young motherfuckers, bro. I don't like them. fucking wispy ass motherfucking hairdo.
Dude, let's
bro.
pick a nice Jeep Renegade to shit on.
And I came out to shit
There
on my
he is,
windshield.
fellas.
It's like, you ever play Madden and you play as the Seahawks or versus the Seahawks? Dude, the stadium, they let out a and that's what I hear in my head when I see the hawk. Like, I know I'm driving and I can't hear him, but I know that motherfucker's chirping loud and proud.
Taunting you.
The highways ain't for you. All right, they're for us.
Get out my lane.
Get
For
out
them
of
assholes.
Get in your own lane, fam. All right, fuck these highway hawks first and foremost. We don't like them. I don't like them.
Get
I
outta
can't
here.
speak for you guys, but
Hey, you know, I'm not here to rain on your parade.
no, I want you guys to have all the smoke with
I
the
don't
highway
fucking
hawk.
like birds, so
Yeah, so you have smoke with
I
highway
already,
hawks.
I
All right,
don't
so-
like any type of bird.
Dude, I didn't want to steal your thunder, but I got
Steal it.
a crazy highway hawk story.
Oh, please.
It's also true.
Please.
There's really not a whole lot to it. I was driving down the road one day and there was a goddamn hawk.
Was it a highway hawk?
It was on the highway.
Okay.
It was flying overhead. And
On brand.
It was a beautiful summer afternoon, dude.
Oh, no.
It's like 80, 90 degrees out. Like I'm driving, I got my hand out the window, blah 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 blah. And I see this hawk, swear on my life, I see this hawk come down and I was in the fast lane, like right on, not on, but like close to that rumble strip where the
Yeah.
grass is, like all that shit.
Did you clip him?
Dude, his fucking talon hit my hand.
No way,
and,
dude.
and I didn't like hit him.
He just grazed you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was pulling up and like as he flapped away, he probably went like
Did he break his little fucking...
Did he break any skin?
No, I didn't hit him with the car and he didn't like leave a mark, which is half the
Wow.
reason why I usually don't tell this story because there was no like evidence that it ever happened.
But since
I
we're
was,
talking
believe it.
about
I
it...
was alone. Yeah, I was
I
like
do believe
alone,
it.
like all that type of shit. So I surmised that like it was probably going down to get like a mole or a gopher or something. And
You blocked his
cut it
prey.
off.
Yo, fuck
Yeah.
the highway
Yeah.
moles, bro.
I fucked the highway moles, dude. Almost getting me into a wreck.
I'm telling you, like...
Touched by a highway hawk.
Yeah.
Neighborhood hawks? I don't have a problem with neighborhood hawks.
Okay.
Highway hawks,
there's-
bro.
Those are the ones that scoop up your dogs.
Go ahead, scoop them up. Take them. You can
That's
have them.
fucked up, Cedar.
You'll be
If you're
dropping 'em
watching
back
this-
off.
Yeah.
You'll be dropping his ass back off here. Neighborhood hawks, I got no problem with you. Highway hawks, go get fucked.
I don't like birds, so bye.
Later. You got another one? What else you got?
Yo, I got some stuff.
stuff
I have a
comes?
question.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. I might have an answer.
I mean, for favorite moments though.
Oh, favorite moments.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were talking about highway hawks from a previous episode. You're just
No,
circling
oh,
back
no,
to
he's
that.
just
I'm
circling
I'm
back.
circling back, bro. I spun the
It's
block on a
forever-
highway hawk, bro.
It's forever smoke.
Gotcha. Okay.
For real, it's lucky I don't pull the blick. See ya. Have a little fucking spit roast highway hawk.
That's crazy.
Great.
Pause.
That's really crazy.
No Diddy.
Thanksgiving.
Actually, maybe Diddy on his ass.
Hey,
Just
lube it up.
saying.
Lube it up.
I don't know. I don't think I have any. I don't want to, stretch the whole episode reminiscing,
fine.
but you,
Go back and watch it.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking, we got a catalog now.
Yeah.
Backtrack, peeps.
Yeah, we
That's
told
wild.
you our favorite episodes to go check out, so check
Let
them
us
out.
know
Yeah.
what your favorite is too.
Dude, 52 episodes, an hour each. Take some vacation time and
Yeah.
go watch it.
You know,
got a
sit
week.
on the beach with a
Go
little
binge
fucking
us.
pina colada.
Get some PTO. Watch the High Level Podcast.
Yeah,
and that's that.
fuck
Smoke a
Netflix, binge
bone.
us.
That's it.
You know,
Yeah.
get a little, and then you'll be laughing. You'll be all
Yeah.
good.
That's
we,
right.
we bring the vibes here. Don't fucking worry about
That's
that.
right.
If you like music, culture, and absolute bullshit, we're the pod for you.
You found
Yeah,
the right
that's
place.
You got a question.
Yes, but I know her answer already because we
Well, I don't.
scoffed over this last night. Do you make your bed when you get up in the morning?
Ooh,
My fucking gosh.
so torn on this, dude. So I'm not part of the camp that believes like wake up, make your bed to be productive for the day. I'm part of the camp that is
Wait, can
make-
you say that into the mic again for me, please?
I'm part of the camp that says make your bed so that every time you go into your room it's not a fucking mess and you don't have like your sheets and your bed thing everywhere. That being said, if Kel came on here, she'd tell you that I do not make the bed. But
She makes the bed.
she definitely
the bed.
makes the
So the
bed.
bed gets made
Yes.
every day.
Yes.
You crawl in when you go in at night. You have to fold everything back over to get in.
I will make the bed before I go to bed if it's 9 p.m. and the bed hasn't been made yet.
Okay. Now
Valid.
you don't believe that a made bed in the morning does lead to a production of your day?
I think there's a plethora of things you can do in the morning to make sure your day's productive.
And making the bed isn't one of those things.
No.
I think like again, this is what I do. Wouldn't advise it. like waking up and going from your bed to like obviously take a piss, brush your teeth, do that kind of stuff. But like going from the bed to the couch is not a productive way to start the morning. So like if you want to make your bed, cool. If you want to like make yourself a real breakfast, also a good idea. If you want to maybe like check your email in the morning, like wake up your eyeballs a little bit, get the blood flowing. I think get the blood flowing is like the message I'm trying to convey here. There's so many things you can do other than making the bed.
But I feel like the first thing...
Fuck making the bed, dude.
Nah, dude. Yeah! No. I disagree. Because...
It makes a good day.
It does. I'm telling you, if you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do to be productive outside of waking up and getting your ass out of the bed is making the bed, that's the first productive thing you've done in the day.
Motherfuckers just wake up and do chores.
No, the first productive thing you've done for the day is wake up.
I guess. So I'm alone here. I'm the only one that believes that waking up and making your bed.
Yeah.
You know what? I know Mama Kella's on my side.
100%. 100%.
Gang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't disagree, but I think that there's so many other ways to start your day. And making the bed is such a pain in the ass sometimes.
Thank you.
Because like half the time I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna roll in here later.
Yeah,
like,
but you know what
I'm
she
just gonna
does to me
fuck it
though?
up
You know what
later.
she fucking does to me, dude? She'll take the blanket. She showed me last night. She goes, I take the blanket, I do this. And wherever it lands, it lands. You know how many times I get in the bed and my short ass legs are sticking out of the bottom of the blanket because she does the tags over here brushing my ankle when it should be down over here. And it's just unacceptable.
Dude, the worst is when the tag's at your face.
Yeah, that too. Sometimes it is.
I be doing
Trust
that
and
too.
believe
And you
it
know
is.
what? I don't be giving a fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
going
that.
to bed.
Fuck that.
'Cause
Fuck, get the tag out of here.
I hate, the tags, they gotta go.
Yeah.
Make tagless comforters.
Yeah, that's just...
Make
you make
comforters
tagless shirts.
tagless
Make
again.
the comforters
But why
tagless.
do they have to make them why can't they be big squares so no matter which way you lay it, you don't have to worry about your little feet sticking out the bottom?
Dude, it's the agenda of big bed. You just,
We're coming for big beds.
Big bedding.
We're coming for you, bro.
Yeah.
big bedding industry just
We're
wants us
coming
to
for
suffer.
you. They do.
I don't like making my bed at home only... what the hell?
Sorry.
Because
Apologies.
I have 5 million fucking pillows.
Yeah,
And then I
that
have a
too.
weighted blanket and then a throw blanket. Like, it's just...
But you can't lay flat in her bed. You lay down, you're at a fucking 90-degree angle. Nobody needs that many pillows.
Yes,
in
you
a bed.
do.
Dude.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
For
we
what?
have
So you
a-
can throw them on the floor?
Yes.
That's ridiculous. That's commonplace, and I think that's ridiculous.
Thank you. We agree on something.
Something
here.
to cuddle with when I don't have them around, you know?
Fair enough.
God damn, bro.
Fair
Make
enough.
the fucking people make your goddamn
No.
beds in the
Dude,
morning.
and the amount of times I've been told that I didn't make the bed the right way,
There's a right way to make the bed.
please.
When you... my mom was in the army, and Lord have mercy.
What's your timed too?
Yeah.
Do it right. It's not tucked in. Girl, I don't care. I'm sleeping in it. I
right.
sleep like a pit bull anyways. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't.
Well, my thing is, I'm not sitting here saying you have to like get all the wrinkles out and like do everything the right way, but you at least have enough decency to put the fucking comforter on the way it's
Nice
supposed
flat-
to go,
nice flat
so that the
surface.
tag's at the bottom right.
And not for
Okay.
nothing,
Oh,
we
the
have a
bottom right.
dog
Bottom
that
right.
disrespects our bed anyways.
True.
Like, we'd be out the house and that man be laid up.
It's true.
It's fair. It's fair. It's fair to say.
Laid up.
Yeah, I think. Are you guys sheets people or just comforter people?
I'm a sheep person.
I don't
He's
sleep under
not.
the sheet. Nah, it's too much. I sweat my balls off when I sleep.
Yeah, we're like
I
a
can't
hit
do
or miss.
it.
I like the whole shebang in my bed. I like a good fleece throw and then my weighted blanket, a nice comforter.
Yeah, you know
too
what's
much.
fucking clutch though? Fleece sheets in the winter. Oof.
Or the flannel ones.
Yeah, I think that's what I meant actually.
I think
Yeah.
I like satin sheets.
Those
You
are good too.
Yeah, but then you like wake up on the floor because you're so fucking slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But at least in the in the summertime when you get
Yeah,
the
those
AC
are nice.
blaring, you be because they chill.
Right. Yep.
So nice.
Especially after a fresh shower.
Yeah.
Shower.
You know I love a good lisp.
Yeah, I had to bring that up because shower. Chris, could you help me take a shower? What else do I got? I was listening to the Basement Yard podcast, and shout out them boys. Them boys are a huge inspiration. They're fucking hilarious. They were talking about hookah bars, and I'm like,
Oh, nice.
fuck, last
Wow,
time I went
those
to
were
a
a
hookah bar
time.
I was like 18 and I'm about to be fucking 30 in a couple weeks. So my question then becomes, were you guys hookah people? Did you smoke hookah? Do you like hookah?
What? I loved me some hookah, and then when the
I don't like the
hookah
face you're
pens
making right
came
now.
out,
Fuck the hookah pens, bro.
I love the hookah pen.
I've owned probably a dozen hookahs in my life.
Hell yeah, Vinny.
Owned a dozen. Never smoked.
No,
out of
smoked
them.
them all the time.
Did you? You're a hookah guy.
Huge.
What
Yeah.
flavor?
Yeah, I was gonna say what
I
kind
would
of
never
sheesh.
like go. I would get like the pomegranate flavor a lot of the time.
Okay.
Pretty good. Yeah, but me and my buddies, I'm Greek and Italian, so like,
Duh.
yeah, I've been to plenty of hookah bars.
Hookah habibi.
Yeah, hookah habibi. My first experience in a hookah bar was in Greece. I bought a
Really?
hookah in Greece and brought it back.
Hell
You went to
yeah.
Greece?
Yeah, I've been to Greece a couple times.
Vinnie P and the P is for plane trip to
There
Greece.
you go, dude. That's another thing I love that we've started doing. But yeah, no, dude, I've owned so many hookahs, all the way from like little guys like this to big like 4,
Hell
5,
yeah.
6 hookahs. Me and my buddies used to like post up in a basement, and there'd be like 6 of us, and we'd have 3 hookahs going.
Just getting fucking lightheaded.
Yeah,
So my first hookah I ever bought
Wow.
was for my was it 16th birthday? I don't remember. All I remember is me and a bunch of my friends went to Buried Treasures in Boston. The one like in the city, not the one that's like out in Alston or whatever near the old Regina. Shout out Regina Pizza too. Fuck. But we misted a fucking hookah.
nice.
Because we were having a party at, like, my mom was letting me have people over to like fucking drink and hang out. I had cool parents, whatever. Fucking statute of limitation. But we didn't understand, like, we had never really hookah'd before this, so we didn't get how it worked. So we packed the fucking bowl at the top with a bunch of weed.
Nice.
And all sat around with lighters like this,
Jeez,
bro.
dude.
Like, had no idea about coals.
That's so
had no
funny.
idea that you were supposed to smoke sheesh out
a
of it.
huge
Like,
bong.
we thought it was a way to smoke weed. So we were like, oh, fuck, we're going to buy a hookah and smoke a ton of weed out of this thing.
It's not
Imbeciles,
not a way
I love
to
it.
smoke weed. It's definitely not a way
I
to
mean,
smoke weed.
you could mix it
Yeah.
into the sheesh. Like, once we got hip, we would mix some pots into the sheesh. But, like,
nice little sandwich.
and imagine, like, trying to smoke a packed fucking bowl full of weed.
Not to mention you
without
need like a
coal.
quarter.
Yeah, no, for
Fact.
real. Like, there was at least a fucking eighth in that bitch. Without the coal?
Right.
Bro.
That's crazy, dude.
Impossible. We're all like, not getting anything. Yeah, there's no fucking
No
coal
shit.
on it.
No shit, yeah. Dude, we used to have so much like shisha and coals and we used to like buy it by the shoebox, dude.
Yeah, same. Like, once
Yeah.
we got hip, we
Yeah,
go
right.
hookahing every fucking weekend.
I
dude.
almost bought one like a few months ago. And my buddy was like, dude, he was like, I know you just want to smoke the hookah for like an hour. You're never gonna use it again. And I was like, yeah, but like
just to have.
when I used to get them, I thought like $60 was such a big deal to get like a cool hookah. Now I can just like go spend $60 and
No
get a
big
fucking
deal.
hookah and throw it away after if I want to. Not that like I would, and not honestly that I have $60 to burn, but like
Who does these days?
I'm in a lot better position I was when I was 18. I can just say
That's
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man,
Well, I don't know. I was balling at 18
There you
because I
go.
didn't have bills.
Fair.
I was until I had a child. I don't know. Maybe we get a hookah and we
Hell yeah.
Fucking do it. We'll do another episode
I
on
can
the
pass
porch and
out?
smoke a
yeah,
hookah.
like in the, summertime.
Yeah,
fucking
hell
little
yeah.
hookah sash.
Twist my
Yeah.
arm.
But yeah, I was just curious about you guys' hookah experience. Another question before we roll into threads, or if you guys have anything before we do that, we can do that. But fucking. You guys ever host or been to a beer Olympics?
No.
Once.
Well, you're not a beer drinker, so I kind of knew that for you. But
Maybe? No, not like a proper beer Olympics. No.
dude, I can't believe I've never told this story on the pod before. I went to a beer Olympics at Fitchburg State.
Nice.
Which, by the way, great potty college. They fucking get down out there. Like, I went to a rave there one time that was, like, literally better than any rave I've ever paid to go to in Boston and or Providence. Just saying. But I went to a beer Olympics, and I think by, like, we started drinking at, like, 7. We were drinking, I think we killed a 24 rack between 3 people on the way to Fitchburg. So we showed up at Fitchburg at like 7:30, 8 in the morning, cocked already, dude. So I was like blackout drunk by like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I didn't consume one bit of liquid that wasn't beer this whole time. They had the fucking slip and slide
Nice.
with but baby oil, not soap and water. So that bitch was slippery, and you had to slide down, get to the end, and then you played flip cup, and it was like the chain. I'm sure everybody's seen videos or has
Yeah.
done this, but dude, I fucking slipped like off the mat, lunged off the side, smacked my head off the pavement and knocked myself out for like 30 seconds
Slip and bleed.
and woke up to people pouring beers on my face to wake me up.
Hey, so you won.
Yeah, essentially I won, but I fucking woke up, I had an egg on my head looking like fuck. Oh, dude, a huge egg on my fucking forehead. And yeah, I kept drinking.
I can't
Just
believe they
didn't give
threw eggs
fucks.
at you while you were knocked out.
Egghead. Call me Adam Sandler. But yeah, Beer Olympics is fucking great time.
I've done like 40 hands and
Oh my God.
and like case races, but never like a beer.
The
Olympics,
40
beer
hands is
Olympics.
dangerous,
Yeah.
dude. Dangerous. I watched the kid not being able to get his hands unstuck from the bottles because there was so much tape, so he just went
Yeah,
and
that's
it just shattered them. I'm like, dude, how's your fucking palms
a
doing?
good way for a bad time.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure,
it's a trip to the ER, dude.
yeah. Case race. I'm much more a fan of like a case race. than
Yeah,
anything
no.
else.
But if you're doing that, it's got to be a light beer, dude. You can't do
right.
that with a heavy beer
Yeah,
because
of
by
course.
by your 8th beer, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's no fun. But yeah, Beer Olympics is a good fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to participate in the Beer Olympics again.
Oh, I'm too old for that shit.
I was gonna say, I'd
know.
like to sit and watch.
We
Like the
are, but
idea of
like,
it.
I want a Flip Cup's mad fun, dude. That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
drinking
yeah.
games.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love Flip Cup. Just stick me at that table.
I like
I'm
a
hip-
good old pong. That's fine. Beer pong.
Yeah.
I'm down for like any kind of drinking games, but like,
I love Kings. You guys play Kings when you drink?
oh yeah,
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah.
I never remember the rules, so I just count on everyone else to call out what the card is.
That's like one of those things where it depends who you're playing with, determines what the rules are.
Fair
You
enough.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like some
yeah.
people are just like, I don't know, whatever.
Yep. But anybody else before we rolled up threads?
I don't think so.
All right, cool. All right. You might be old if 1 point each, by the way, and then at the end we'll give a total, and you guys can leave in the comments how many points you guys got as well.
Yep.
So use the rotary phone, yes. Use the floppy disk.
Yep.
Yep. Most definitely have done that. Use the typewriter.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't say I have.
Oh really?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, I've used one, but not like for real. You know, I've been like, ha ha ha, it's a typewriter, but I never
Oh.
typed anything on it.
Yeah, same. But you ask someone who's under 20 years old today, they probably wouldn't
they
even know
can't
what it
even-
is.
All right, fair enough. So
Yeah, no,
I'll
you've
give
used
myself
it.
a point for
Yeah,
that.
you
All
have
right.
to. Yeah, you
All
have
right,
to.
cool. Taking photos with a film camera.
Haven't we all?
Yes,
Done that.
sir.
Dude, if you haven't bought a camera at CVS to take pictures with, who are you?
I know. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You
Too
don't-
young to
you-
be listening to this pod.
Yeah, you don't
For
belong
real.
here. The same for you. This one sent me had a CD collection.
Durr.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Call me old, dude.
Yo. Made a mixtape.
Yup.
Yup.
Big X.
Owned a Walkman.
Yup.
Yup.
Had a VHS recorder.
Yup.
You can tell we're from the 90s.
Right.
Had to repair a tape cassette.
You know what?
I
I
don't
never
think I've
done
had to
it, but
repair
I've seen
it.
it done.
What do you mean, rewind it?
Yeah.
Like, like physically rewind the tape?
I think it means like the tape came out of the cassette. Like,
Yeah,
you know, the
you
tape
gotta
like
put
it
it back on
spools
the
out.
wheels.
Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't had to do that. Not gonna lie.
I've seen
Dude,
my mom
I
do that.
have, and I was originally gonna say no, but after I explained what repair a tape cassette would be, I know I've done that. Dude,
Okay.
I'm fucking 9 for 9 right now. 10 for 10 with Blockbuster. Hit me.
Yeah, oh yeah, rented movies at fucking Blockbuster.
Fuck
Yep.
yes. Not even rented, stole, because I was never
Yeah, we
bringing
don't
those
return,
back.
bro. Give a fake address.
Next week, I will let you know which DVD in my collection is still in its Blockbuster DVD
Oh,
case.
yeah.
I
Sick.
don't remember what it is now, but
That's sick.
I'll
Yes.
check when I get home tonight.
Oh, I need
I fuck
that.
with that. This one could go either way here. Played an Atari.
I have
I
played
certainly
Atari. Yeah.
have, dude. I played the same Atari that my dad and uncles used to
Same,
play on.
same,
Which
yeah.
is litty. Listen to music on a boombox.
Durr.
Fuck yeah.
That was the
Are we
iPod.
90s babies or not?
Yeah, dude. We're like officially old.
We're getting old, bruh. Send a fax.
Yup.
Yeah.
I have.
Used MySpace, bro. Who was in your top 10?
Dude.
Man, we were
Who
fucking
was in your top
coders,
10,
okay?
bro?
For real.
Yeah, bro.
I made my own layouts,
The amount
okay?
the amount of
I didn't have
research
to go
used
anywhere. I
to do.
made them hoes.
Damn,
Took all day, but I made them.
I used to swagger jack everybody's. Be like, yo, I like that one, and then I'd go
What's
find
the
it
link?
online, bro. Yeah, facts. Use dial up access to the internet.
First time I went on.
Yeah.
With the AOL CD-ROM.
That fucking noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Absolutely. Had an encyclopedia.
Still do.
Yup.
Factual. They used to make us go into encyclopedias to do research and shit.
That was the way how we cited shit.
I currently have like a 23 book volume on World War II encyclopedia. It's great.
Nice.
You want to know about World War II?
No,
Vinnie P.
never read it.
It's just there.
It was I think my grandfather was a World War II vet, and they were his books.
All right.
So
Hand-me-downs, bro.
Yeah, try to like keep it alive.
Little nostalgia.
Yep.
Use the phone book.
Yup.
Yo,
Yup.
I remember that, bro.
Stalking my crushes
When
and
you-
then being able to call them on three-way and mute and hang up.
Or
Hell
if you
yeah.
go into you used to go into the phone booths or
Yep.
like the pay phones, there would be yellow
Phone book
pages
in
sitting there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So unsafe.
Sent postcards.
Yup.
I can't say I've sent, but I've definitely received, if that counts.
I think it
I'll
counts.
give it to you.
Okay, gang. Send handwritten letters. Yeah, dude. I used to handwrite letters to my mom when she lived in fucking Pennsylvania when I was a kid.
And I wrote letters to my uncle who was in jail every fucking week.
And I had a pen pal in third grade from another school. Well, we
Yeah, I was gonna say, was he in
the
jail?
schools did that. So.
I remember that.
Now this one's pretty wild here. What did I
Use
use?
the
Did I
paper
skip
map?
over one? Yeah, there we go. Use the paper map.
have.
Does MapQuest count?
I was going
No.
to say,
No,
no, it
Definitely
shouldn't.
it's just written
was-
directions.
It's talking
was
about
the internet,
unfolding a
though.
bitch and reading.
I can't
the
say I've
bitch.
done that.
You haven't?
I can't say I've
No.
done that. Nope, because I wasn't driving at the time when maps were a thing. You know, I was just a little passenger princess in the back.
Yeah, you were never tasked.
No.
No.
I mean, I would like, let me see the map so I could just like trace highways with my finger and shit. But nah, that's about it.
Okay.
Owned a pager? No, I actually
My
did
mom
not
did.
have a pager.
I didn't. Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh,
I was
dude,
really
you
hoping
were-
to be.
you were going
I
strong.
was really hoping, man. God damn it.
Wrote a check?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. That QU fucked me up there. Yes, I have wrote a check.
Yeah, a check. What are you, from the fucking ends, bro? You demand them, bro.
Candidate.
Stop.
Canada,
Number 23.
Removed the CD player from your car.
Oh, of course. If
Yes,
you
to
if
put a
you-
new
to put a
one
different
in.
right.
Yeah, with the lights on it.
Of course,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
With-
Yes.
With the big spinny dial for
and
the
you
volume.
bought it from Walmart, and like they had the whole wall, and you listened to all the music on there.
Factual.
Press all the speaker buttons.
Used a recorder player. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Record
A
player.
recorder, I said. Shit on me now.
Hot cross buttons.
done that.
Yeah, used a record player, of course.
Duh.
And used MSN Messenger.
Yes.
I can't say I have.
don't know if I used MSN Messenger, but I'm just gonna say AOL counts, dude.
Yeah,
AIM,
well, okay.
AIM counts. It has to.
I
count.
still use my
Wait,
AIM
was it
email.
the same thing?
No.
No, they were different.
Okay.
Same idea, just different company.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, so I went 23 for 25 here.
yeah, I think I went 24 for 25, 23 if you stick me on MSN Messenger.
No, we won't do that to you. You gave me
24.
grace, so
24 out of 25. I'm an old
23.
fuck.
23, 25. I guess that means we're getting old.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Now,
You know what I saw was really cool?
what'd you see that was really cool?
If you ask Gen Z or Gen Alpha to pretend putting a phone up to their face, it's a lot different than
They don't do this?
They don't do this.
What do they do?
this.
Oh yeah, or
Or
like
this.
this. Yeah.
Bruh.
They don't
All
do
you
this.
Gen Z
it's
people,
this.
it's
Pick
this.
up the phone.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Number
I know you're
25.
home, baby.
Kiss me through
Yeah.
the phone.
Come on,
Yeah.
the phone.
Yeah, it's a phone.
It's a phone.
Do you guys do the gun like this or like this?
Like this.
You do one?
Maybe,
I do two. That's a 20. That's a 22.
It'll still do the job.
That's a 9. Or
All right, well,
45.
45.
45. Yeah. Pow.
I think Gen Z does it like this now.
Yeah, they do.
Oh really?
With the finger
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
trigger.
because the trigger.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so unsafe.
No, your gun safety.
Don't point that thing at anybody.
For real.
Speaking of fucking hawks, bro.
Oh, boy, here we
shit.
Speaking
go.
of hawks, check this out.
Oh shit, this is the kind of shit I like.
Watch this hen get fucking snatched up, and then watch what the big cock does. Ready?
Oh shit.
Ready?
Oh
Yo,
shit.
back up. Back up.
Puffing out his big cock chest. Look at him.
Back up.
He just saved his missus
That
from
is
that.
big cock energy.
Now let me say this: that was not a highway hawk.
No, that's a rural.
That's
hawk.
That's
a
a neighborhood,
neighborhood
hawk.
hawk,
and
bro.
you're talking about you're okay with them.
Yeah, I'm not
Taking
okay
our
with
fucking
that.
poultry.
Well, first things first, the top of that should be covered so that the fucking rural hawk can't snatch up the cock. He thought he was having a cock meat dinner.
He did. How many cocks do you think that hawk's eaten over the course of his life?
He's eaten a lot of cocks.
Lot of cocks, bro.
to the face.
I think so too.
Are we talking about cock-hawks? Yeah.
Well,
Cox
I don't
is
fuck with the
Cox.
cock-hawks,
the
bro.
hawks hang out with the cocks. And the
Go
cocks
get
hang
the
out
squirrels. Leave the cocks alone.
I'm fine with it.
Pause. Big
No
pause.
pause.
You know, those chickens were quite antagonistic. Just
Yeah, they're
walking around like that.
yeah, like,
and
who do
this
you think
fucking idiot white one banging his head into the fucking door saying, "Eat me, eat me, eat me."
Broad day, too.
Play that back.
Not
You
you
wanna play it
victim
back?
blaming, Vinny.
We gonna play it back. Look, he goes inside. He's like,
They're
"Yo,
just
time
Big
to go
guy
chilling.
says
inside."
nap time. White guy says, what? Bark.
Oh, I didn't miss that. Dude, that's a big hawk.
The hawk's like, yo, this motherfucker's lost. I'm gonna
He
get
dumb
him.
as hell. I got me some food.
He said, winner, chicken dinner. Not today, Satan.
Yeah, you found your hole real quick after that, dude.
Look at all the fucking
Look at him.
feathers.
Look. He walked all the way out to the ends, too, to be like, bro, you can't fuck with the man down. This
He
is
said,
out.
"Don't come back to my block. Don't."
Next time you come, I'm pulling out the blick.
Blicky, clicky. Clicky, blicky.
Yo,
Love it.
fuck a hawk. What insignificant? This one, I don't know if you guys are gonna have. I know sometimes these ones throw y'all off, but what insignificant thing did someone say that stuck with you forever?
You look like you chew glass for breakfast.
Wow, that's
Wow.
fucking mean.
Yeah.
Someone said that to you?
Yeah, because I had terrible teeth.
That doesn't
But
seem
now look at me.
insignificant.
I have better teeth than all of you, and you have a side tooth missing. So
Little snaggle tooth action.
Kill him.
I am gonna need to think. You got one?
I would say, and I know this is an Austin Powers quote, but I heard it before I seen Austin Powers as a youth.
Is it you?
My uncle was leaving the house one day and he was like, spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Let's go, Kai. We're ready. And I was like, what? So I don't know. That like is insignificant, but always stuck with me. And then I saw Austin Powers. I'm like, oh, you're fucking swagger jacking. But
I mean,
needless to say.
one thing that I always say, it's definitely insignificant, but I heard someone say I'd rather be the asshole than the whole ass.
Yeah.
And that's something I say quite often.
Yeah. I like that. I saw this and like this isn't the motivation of the week. This is just something that I think we all can resonate with. I stayed to myself because I heard my business from people I didn't tell it to. That is why I have 3 fucking friends, bro. And I'm sneaky with shit. I'll tell somebody something a very specific way so that if it does come back out to the surface, I know exactly where the fuck it came from.
Yeah.
But how are you hearing your business from people? Like, I don't get it.
Meaning you told your business to someone that you do know. They told it to people that you don't know, and then it's coming back around to you that you're hearing your business from people that you don't really know.
Well, that goes hand in hand with the saying, the ones who gossip to you gossip about you.
Yeah. Yeah, I always, this reminds me of another saying that's, your opinion of me is none of my business.
Yo, I like that too. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I think we've talked about
something like that.
before.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a text thread from some people that met on Tinder.
Ayo.
So, the gray is man, blue is female. Excuse me, and got the agita because I'm getting old. We established this last segment. You want to read the blue? I'll read the gray.
I'm just letting you burp, baby.
I'm good. I got it out. Got burp me. I'm a little baby. Oh, the baby.
Aww.
Ah, so fucking
Usually
cute.
he comes trotting.
All right. So are you looking for an actual long-term relationship?
Eventually, yes. I feel it'd be nice to get to know you better though on a date.
Some people really are just illiterate. Me, borderline one of those people. Anyways. Yeah, I don't do that. Figured you'd be down to just hook up and that's that. But it's a bit of a red flag to me that you want to hold me down and control me. You females are all the same, ruining men's lives because you want something serious. And how do you know what we want? You probably have a high body count.
Whoa.
You probably have a high body count and multiple STDs and booty calls to attend to. Whore. Leave me on red. Okay, whatever. I don't even think you're emotionally ready for handling a man like me. I have my shit together. I make money. I have a decent sized dick. But you'll never know that because you want a stupid fucking relationship. Fucking slut.
Bro, who hurt you?
Wow, that man's emotionally scarred.
Who hurt you?
And the best part of this for me is I have a decent sized dick.
But you'll never know.
But you'll never know because you want to be a fucking slut whore. That shit's crazy, bro.
Dude, that's so
Are
funny.
you kidding me?
What an ass.
She's over here being all nice, like, oh yeah, like,
I'll buy
I'd
you
like to
dinner.
get know you first. And he's like, nah, don't do that. You little
That
whore.
message, like, would have given me power ups to shit on his ego so bad. Like,
I would have been like, send
man.
pics, your tiny dick.
Yeah, let me see that decent sized dick, you little man whore.
screenshot of your bank account right now.
Yeah,
That would be
Right
good
now.
too. That would be good too. You know that guy
No
has
waitsies.
no money in a tiny pecker.
Oh yeah, he's got a little itty bitty winky, little fucking. Oh,
I
that was so
can't. That's
good.
like
I got
such-
a decent sized dick, whore.
Dude, that guy has been traumatized by someone.
Somebody hurt him deeply.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Taking it on the wrong
I'm
person.
trying to clap skins and be on my way. Speaking of clapping skins, not that any of us are in this stage of our life anymore. However,
Wouldn't know.
flex. What's the most irritating thing about a one night stand?
Kiss and tellers. Shut the fuck up. Why do you have to announce it to everybody? Like, why can't we just keep it in secrecy?
What I hate the most is when you think like she's gonna come over and you're just gonna fucks and she's gonna leave, but then she stays the night, and then you have to wait. You have to sleep next to this person that you don't even really know like that. Damn. And then you have to wake up in the morning next to this person, knowing you're never gonna see them again.
Right.
Big fucking no go.
It's smash and dash.
Big no go. Like
Smash
if
and
it's me,
dash.
if you invite me over to your
and
house to
dash.
fucks, I'm leaving.
In and out.
Oh yeah. I don't give a fuck if I nut in 30 seconds. I'm gonna get my 30-second
I'm
nut and
leaving
be
in
out.
30
That's
seconds.
it.
That's what I was talking about.
I'm only here for a nut. I'm just a squirrel.
Yeah. Hey, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. The most irritating thing about a one night stand is when the other person doesn't recognize it's a one night stand.
Oh, you hit that on the
Stop,
head, bro.
Vinny. That's the worst.
I know.
Why did I think you were gonna say like she pulls down her pants and there's a bush?
That would be the second worst thing.
We listen and we don't judge.
Like, I mean, if you're gonna go on a one night stand, at least trim up your fucking plebs.
I suppose.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like not realizing it's a one night stand, like
That's a big anti-flex.
now I need to like leave the country and change my name.
Yeah. I went on, this isn't a one night stand thing, but I went on a, I'd call it a blind date. I was like set up with someone. I like it, you know, we grew up in the Facebook age. I knew what she looked like. All that
Right.
kind of
Right.
stuff, But I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
met her. I got set up from a buddy. And it was like so cringe, dude. And shame on me because I ended up like hanging out with her for a few months afterwards. But like we we went out to dinner and she like cheers, and her cheers was to new beginnings. And I was like, oh god,
I'm gonna
gotta-
wave the white flag.
I gotta find a way out of here like immediately. But I was also like 21 and trying to get laid. You know what I mean? So I was like,
that's-
clink, let's go home.
He said, wait.
Oh god, bro.
Yeah.
I would have shat my dump.
Yeah, and then we ended up chilling for a little bit because, like, again, it was a close buddy of mine, and
That's
she was
so
a close
funny.
buddy of his girlfriend at the
Oh,
time.
man, bro,
And
that's good. That's good.
She said that, and I literally,
New beginnings.
I remember looking at her face, looking at my face, and her reaction to my reaction.
You should-
And that was like one of the first times I was like, oh, my face is visible right now.
Yo, I would have been like,
Inner monologue going crazy, like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah, smile. Yeah.
my rebuttal to that
Check,
would have been
please.
like to clapping skins
Yeah,
tonight.
right.
Like, clink.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, we drinking prosecco too. A little fucking
Yes.
champagne flute.
Definitely not like an irritating one night stand thing, but like misaligned
Yeah.
Yeah.
expectations.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, dude. No doubt. Another question. What is one thing your dad said to you that you'll never forget? I figured there's got to be something that you held on to, especially, you know, with your dad not being with
Yeah.
us anymore. There's got to be something that stuck with you that you think about. Some sort of life lesson shit. That's what
yeah,
dads do.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like flipped out on my dad one day, I remember I was super young, and I flipped him the double bird, dude.
Oh, the double, bro.
Oh, you meant business.
Middle finger out?
Oh yeah, both.
Oh
of them.
yeah, dude,
Both
that
of
was
them.
serious.
And so like we were playing street. My dad's from Canada, eh? So we were playing street hockey, and like my brother's older, and it's hockey, so you get physical. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I didn't like that, so
Oh, like that.
so I got mad, and I ended up snapping my stick in half. Someone snapped my stick in half.
Oh shit.
It was either me or my dad
Big
because
man.
I probably went after my brother with a fucking
yeah.
Oof.
with like a
Trying
half
to slash his ass.
yeah. And I remember my dad was like, "That's not cool," and I was so pissed. I was like, "Fuck you!" And I learned that was not a good idea. My dad's never like hit us, punished us, like nothing like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just like his reaction about how not okay that was,
Yeah.
was such a sobering experience for me.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
that's a good story right
Yeah.
there. Fuck. I don't know. Big Joel is
There's so
a
many.
man of many fucking what do we call them?
Analogies.
Analogies and like figure of speech and like all that shit. He's got
Metaphors.
metaphors and fucking sayings. I mean, he said, "I'm lower than a fucking snake's belly in a wagon wheel
So
rod."
funny,
So if
dude.
that doesn't indicate the mythological being in which is Big Joel. But I think the biggest thing that like I kind of like live by is
I know it.
you get nothing for nothing. You only get out of something what you put into it. And if you're ever at a point in your life where you're trying to figure out like why things are this and why is that, like you want answers, look in the mirror because they're all there waiting for you.
Yeah.
Those are two of the biggest things that like my dad drilled into my head.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Joel, love you, Dad.
Shut up. Come back.
Yeah, come back ASAP.
Yeah.
We need Big Joel energy here. What about you? You got anything? There's gotta be something.
Let's see. When Jonathan was teaching me how to drive, and he was always, every single time we would drive, he's like, "It's not your driving; it's the driving around you. You need to be safe at all times." Mm-hmm. And I've always taken that to heart because it's like it's so true.
It is
like
true.
especially nowadays, like people drive insane.
When you're
Like,
from Boston, dude, come on.
For
Fuck
real.
out of here.
like you have to keep that in mind.
How's your daughter?
And you need all-wheel drive. You live in New England.
Yeah.
Yo.
Fuck a bike lane, dude.
Yo, big fuck a bike lane, bro. Fuck a highway hawk, too, while we're at it. My fucking knee just popped. You heard that? I heard it, too.
I
on the
heard
fucking
it.
bike. God damn it. All right, motivational, high-level motivation of the week. Big one here for you fucking people that don't like to take help, okay? Asking for help doesn't mean you're weak. It means you refuse to give up.
Pussy.
Pussy boy. Ain't nobody need no help. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody needs help sometimes.
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah,
looking at me when I say that?
Because you are so adamant on not taking help sometimes.
Because I don't need it. Do I not figure shit out? Do I not always find a way?
It doesn't mean you're weak.
I'm not saying it does, but it kind of does. What? You think I'm that bad?
Not that bad, but there's times where I'm like, just take the fucking help. Like, if somebody's trying to help you out, let them help you. You say it to me, let me help you. Like,
Because I want to help people. I don't want people's help. I want to help people.
and people want to help you.
I don't want it. Get the fuck out of here.
This guy.
Hi, there's your high level motivation.
Asking for help doesn't mean you're weak, unless you're
Except
Kyle.
Kyle.
Unless you're me, then fuck your help. Nah, but it is true. You know, some people probably look at it that way, like, damn, if I have to ask for help, that means like I can't do it on my own, which means I'm failing. When in reality, that help could be the thing that propels you to like fucking new heights, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it helps take the load. Like, if somebody can help you,
Pause.
They can, yes, pause. And it can lighten the load for you rather than you trying to bend backwards and break yourself because you can do it.
Right.
You just have to break yourself first. Why break yourself when you have
Yeah, I'm that guy.
an easy help?
Right.
Take the easy help.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's right there.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Just saying. What the fuck is this thing? Is that a
Yeah.
little salad? Oh, spring recipes.
World salad.
Toss your salad.
Okay, we're running it up, so let me just decide.
Oh, hell no.
Dude, oh, look at this roast, dude.
Oh.
We can save that for next week if we want, but another question. If you had $20,000 seed capital, what would you start?
Multinational drug running.
What? I don't know what seed capital is.
Like money.
Money. Like if you had $20,000 of capital, which is money, what would you start? Sorry, what would you start?
What would you start? That would become a full-time hustle.
Yeah.
Non-Herbalife stuff.
Damn, no Ponzi schemes.
I would buy a shitload of Cutco knives.
Shit ton of Mary Kay products. Fuck. I'd probably, at this rate, at this point in the game, I'd probably start a fucking, like, production company.
That'd be cool.
Studio.
That'd be cool.
For other people who want to do this shit.
Yeah, dude. I'd want to buy, like, or I'd want to start, like, some type of auto-running business, like a laundromat or, like, something where people just show up and do what they need to do without the assistance of somebody else.
Agreed.
I was going to say, I think I want to do corner stores.
That'd be cool. You know what might be cool, too? Like, vending machines.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to do that full-time, but, like...
Great side hustle.
Yeah.
I would love to do corner stores, especially out here in the North Shore, that, like, it's, like, not a thing out here.
Yeah.
No.
Bodegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like
sickening.
a real good... I always say that I would love to open a fucking candy shop, but, like, get all those international candies that we don't get here. Like, just have, like, the ultimate, like... And I'm not talking all these little, like, stupid generic candies. Like,
Exotic
good
snacks.
exotic snacks, bro. Like, people will go crazy for that shit.
Would you get those, like, bootleg Chinese Kit Kat bars and shit like that? Have you ever
Hell
seen
yeah.
those?
They're not bootleg.
Yeah, they are.
They're not. They're just made in China.
By,
China.
By not Kit Kat.
The Kung Flu. Yeah, it's Kit Kat in China. I'm
The
trying
best
to
thing he's
decide.
ever said.
Trying to decide where I want to go next with this. That's so. I saved a lot of shit this week, so
Those some look good, but I mean...
we'll take a vote. Do we want to do Am I the Asshole for embarrassing my stepmom at dinner after she tried to teach me a lesson about my real mom?
Yeah, that sounds like juicy
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me some stepmom
All right,
shit.
all right. So, 18 female. I live with my dad and my stepmom, 43 female. My mom passed away when I was 10, and it's still a sensitive subject for me. My stepmom came into the picture a couple years later, and while we're civil, we're definitely not close. Oh, yeah. She's always had this weird vibe, like she's trying to compete with my mom even though my mom isn't here. She basically gets snippy when I talk about her or wear anything that belonged to her, like my mom's old necklace I wear basically every day. Anyways, a few nights ago, we were out for dinner with my dad, stepmom, and her parents. Her mom asked me about the necklace, and I said it was my mom's. She gave it to me before she passed. I wear it every day. My stepmom immediately cut in with, well, technically, I'm your mom now, and I've done more mothering in the last 8 years than she did in 10. I swear the whole table went silent. I just laughed and said, if you think being a mom is about trying to erase the actual one, then yeah, you've been amazing. She looked like she'd been slapped. Her mom gasped. My dad told me to apologize, but I refused. I said I was tired of her acting like my mom never existed, and I wasn't going to play along anymore. Now my stepmom is barely speaking to me, and my dad says I need to be the bigger person because she's just trying to connect. But to me, that didn't feel like connection. That felt like... What's that say?
Erasure?
Erasure?
I don't think that's a real word.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
I think erasure is a word.
am I the asshole for calling her out in front of everybody? Absolutely not.
Definitely not.
Absolutely
Fuck that stepmom,
not, bro.
bitch.
Come on. That's so. I hate when step parents come into the play and they try to like downplay your other parent or like this girl's mom's dead. How could you even act like that? Like I would be
You
pissed.
just
as
have
her.
no room as a step parent to speak on like the biological parent. You just don't.
Well, especially like the husband should have stepped right in there and been like, "Yo, like chill the fuck out. Like the only reason you're here is because my wife died."
Yeah.
Somebody said it in the comments, like the dad's spineless and the stepmom is heartless.
Yeah.
Facts.
Good news is that she's 18-year-old female, so she can move the fuck out.
Yo, big facts.
Get out of that abusive relationship.
Big.
That lady
facts.
sounds like a bitch, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't.
Like, why
fucks
would you even say something like that
Yeah.
and then want to be shocked that I clap back?
Yeah, for
like,
real.
You
That's
said the worst thing to me, and then
Yeah.
I say something back to you, and now you're a deer in headlights. Like,
Gasp.
fuck you.
Yeah,
And
miss
she
me with
doubled
that.
down too. Like it wasn't just like, well, I'm your mom now. It was I'm your mom now, and your real mom didn't do a good job either. It's like, bitch.
Like, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know how the husband can stand by and let that be said. Like,
And then want to be in her face talking about she was just trying to connect.
Yeah, be the bigger person. My ass. Dude.
No.
I would have fucking hit her with an uppercut.
I'm fucking super glue
Blam.
booty cheeks to the toilet.
Literally. Would have been Monday Night Raw.
I'd have been
that
like,
bitch.
"You bitch, you trying to get buried next to my mom? What's up with it?"
Literally.
See, that's where I'd be like super shallow, and I'd be like, they make up a name for the second mom. It's a stepmom. Like, you are the runner-up in this situation.
You can get
Actually, I
stepped
would have even
on.
taken it even
Like-
further. Like, you're my dad's wife.
Yeah, like-
you're nothing to me.
Yeah.
You're just my dad's wife.
Second choice. You're the second choice. Hey, yo.
Oh, little queef.
Got it. A little toot-toot.
Okay, I want to end on this note.
Oh, I like it.
Very fucking typical for your boy.
Read that loud and proud, sir.
Oh my God. Joel the Marble. Today, I fucked up by shitting my pants. Oh, yo, I thought that was real, bro. I was like, you are a fucking savage. Today, I fucked up by shitting my pants. On a date, meeting my girlfriend of 8 months' parents for the first time. Right after I finished dinner, I went to the bathroom to wash my hands. While I was there, I felt a fart coming on and decided to let it rip.
Hey.
It was not a fart. Spent the next 20 minutes attempting to wash the stain off my underwear while giving my girlfriend a half-assed excuse on why I had to leave. Drove home commando with shit-filled underwear in the trunk while was bawling my eyes off. 3 days have passed and her family are still upset for me leaving on such short notice. I still don't know if I should come clean or double down on my excuse and never speak on it again. I don't know who else to tell this to who wouldn't clown on me forever. So for now, I'm posting it here. Fuck me. Bro, I would have just threw the underwear in the trash and went sat down at the table commando. As long as your asshole's clean, you're all set.
I think that's a fair play.
You know?
I would just tossed him in the trash,
It's so embarrassing. No.
sat down, and not order the spicy food.
Yeah, definitely you got to stay away from spicy. When you're meeting fam for the first time, you got to stay away from the spice because you're prone to fucking shart.
Right. Rayna?
I have no no discourse for that. I can't really. I never want to really. I have no advice.
I think I
hate
shit
that
myself
for
one
you.
night when you came over to when I was living in Riviera and you came over one night. I'm pretty sure I sharted and had to go clean up in the bathroom. I'm like almost positive that happened,
dude.
but I was in my house, so it didn't really matter.
That's very different. But
You know.
also, you had access to multiple bathrooms.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what you get for just letting them rip.
I know,
Like,
sometimes I get nervous, bro. Like I feel it, and it's right behind. It's right on the cusp of a.
I'm just
you know?
imagining us like old and married, and like he's gonna be like letting out farts, and they're not going to be farts.
I'm gonna have to
Every
wear
fucking
diapers.
time they're not going to be, and I'm gonna be like, hang it up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep an eye on the back of his leg and make sure.
I'm gonna put depends on him at this point. Like,
I might have to.
you're gonna be
that guy.
depends bound because I'm not dealing with that.
I think, is that a Kanye line or a Jay-Z line? Just like old folks pissing. Guess it all depends.
I think that's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Hove. Ho!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's all I got, guys. What do you got? Anything you want to put a bow on here?
No, thanks for the past year. It's been great.
Absolutely. No, thank you, bro. I mean, big ups to you for,
Turning this pot around,
helping us push this pod in the right direction and
No, we all have here.
giving
do-
us good
doing some
lighting
editing
and
and
editing.
making time, from
course.
your family to do this. It does not go unappreciated.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
No,
in the next couple weeks, there's
not ready.
gonna be a time where I'm not here.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that plenty when you're not
Yeah,
here.
it'll just be a short time, but that time is coming.
Yeah, very soon.
I'm in denial about it.
We're in
so-
like
could be
the
any time now.
We're in the any day moment.
Yeah.
Phase.
Yeah.
She's 37 weeks as of Sunday. I
Mama
literally
Cal, I love you, Mama Cal.
Saturday when we went down to Plymouth, I told her this is the only day you're not allowed to have a baby.
Facts.
Because not because I didn't want to have to drop what we were doing and come back, but because we were an
So
hour
far
and a half
away.
away.
Yeah.
It would take me a while to get back.
Oh
so
yeah, no doubt. Dude, we would have had to drive straight to the hospital. Like fuck, I would have told her,
You've
you need to
been-
come pick me up.
been
Don't even
doing
drop me off.
90.
Let's go,
Yeah,
dude. Let's get
yeah.
you there.
doing
You
90.
got the bags packed yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good,
Well,
good,
one
good,
of them
good.
at least. But,
Get your guys' bag together. Get the baby bag. Leave it by the front door,
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Fucking, phew,
We're
see
in
ya.
that window now. So yeah, I'll be taking a week or two off, and then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Only thing I ask, when that water breaks, bro, just text me.
Okay.
You don't have to hit me up again until whenever you feel like it.
I'm
But
not
I
gonna
just
send you a
need to
picture.
know. Yeah, well, I don't think Kel would appreciate that very much. However, I just want to know you're on the way. Whenever
Yeah.
you hit me after is when you hit me after, but I want to leap for fucking joy when
Yeah,
I
no,
get that
definitely.
text message. I
I'll
know you
be-
got a bunch of people to probably do that too, but just throw me in that circle of people.
I'll be
If
pooping
you
my
could.
pants. I'll be pooping my
Yeah,
pants.
you will, bro. Let me tell you what. It gets hot in that delivery room.
I bet.
Just
My dad
saying.
passed out.
Yeah.
I came close with Carson.
Yeah.
I seen her insides on a slab, bro. I was
That's why my dad passed out.
Whoa.
But yeah, so guys, this has been episode 52, the 1 year mark of the High Level Podcast.
Nuts.
For old time's sake, I'm plugging away again.
Plug it.
If you're watching, then you know the vibes. It is the High Level Podcast on YouTube. I almost said Instagram. On YouTube. If you listen to the show, 5-star review, no star review, leave a review of some sort, please, on any audio platform, because we're on all of them. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Pods, we're on Pandora, we're on iHeartRadio, TuneIn, you name it, we're on it.
Yep.
The social medias, the High Level Pod on TikTok, the High Level Podcast on Instagram, and the new Facebook page that Vinnie P threw together at the High Level Podcast. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the fucking bell. You know the vibes. We'll be back next week. Peace.